I think of streaming friends live, on camera, and off camera.
Looking for a community of friends, like-minded people who are open and here to share ideas about how we can be better as a people as a whole.
And give a safe place for
If anybody is looking for a podcast, I love it. It's inspirational, it's ingenious, and it unifies us as a whole, as people. Better me equals a better we.
a better me equals a better we.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of the A Better Me Equals a Better We podcast. I am your host, Trey. I'm hyped to be back because we missed Tuesday because John was cuffing. Nah, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm partly joking. But listen, Tuesday was Valentine's Day. We missed Tuesday or whatever. But we definitely wanted to make sure, like I told y'all, we committed to making sure that we here every week for y'all. Then we might even bump it up to 2 times a week. But listen, we gonna stick with the week for now, right? But episode number 5, we talking about Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day. We was gonna do something different, but we was like, you know what? It's a holiday. We're gonna talk about the holiday. So much different, like views on Valentine's Day, like what you should do, what you shouldn't do, do's, don'ts, all that good stuff. So we're gonna dive into our opinion on what we think Valentine's Day is from a male perspective. So we definitely need the females to jump in here or whatever and tell us what y'all think. What's y'all perspective on Valentine's Day and all that? So I don't know, John. Like some people celebrate Valentine's Day, some people don't celebrate Valentine's Day. Like for you, it's do or don't. Is it a must to celebrate? Like, do you have to celebrate Valentine's Day?
I'm not a big fan of it, but I think it's just dating. You know what I'm saying? Who you're in a relationship with. Like I feel like if that person takes it serious, then I do have to take it serious. And I do think it's more of a female thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't really think that, like I know they say like Valentine's Day go both. It's good to like do something for your as far as like your boyfriend or whatever, but no thing. I think females take it a lot more serious than we kind of like we do. I think we do
Right.
certain things. Want to be the hour or not? You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. I can't think of the last time. I don't know too many men that take Valentine's Day serious. Like, I don't know too many men that's like on their calendar, like, yo, Valentine's Day coming up. It's about to be lit. Like,
yeah, it's not really. It's not. I think it's more of like that's their thing. Like they take it very serious, like Valentine's Day, because no, it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Like doing, buying and all the other stuff. Like,
So do you expect a gift, bro? You expect a gift on Valentine's Day?
not really. Not really. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like you can't ask me like gifts.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? That's not something I'm saying. Like I don't like giving gifts back. I match the gift. Like if you're big,
Yeah.
give me the gift. Like
It's like
just
it's a competition now.
Each other happen. Yeah, man. I've been like that forever. Christmas, send me a text and I'm good, but
Right.
I don't like getting into the back end. Somebody buy you some crazy joint, you just come with and simple. It's like
Right.
they bought me all this, and I only got this. I'm not a big fan of it, bro.
So So for you, it's just holidays in general. Like holidays in general, we could pack all the holidays up. Just tell me happy this, and let's just keep it pushing.
I like the holidays, but I don't want nothing. I don't
Yeah.
buy you nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? like, so I'd rather like, like, in a relationship, that's one thing. Like, gonna get whatever, you over that they want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then like, let's exchange gifts. This shit. Damn.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Now, do you feel all right? So look, now with that being said, now do you feel now this is I'm not saying I'm not saying if there's a Mrs. Jonathan or not, right? But in the case that you just got like hypothetically speaking, you got a sneaky link. Do you feel pressure to get something on Valentine's Day, even though y'all rocking, but y'all technically not really rocking? Like, do you feel obligated to get a gift?
Yeah, but I think I don't want to hear your mouth, so I'm gonna just get you something. You know what I'm saying? Like about it the
That's
whole
too
time.
crazy.
So it's like,
That's too
yeah,
crazy, but I'm not gonna get nothing. Like,
yeah. Nah, I ain't about the whole thing. Like, oh, it could.
nah,
Forget.
nah, I feel you on that one, but I think it's a lot of people, bro. Like, depending on your situation, Valentine's Day could make or break you, bro. Like, you could either be in the next month, 2 months of bliss, or you could be on the couch having arguments about this day for the rest of the year. Like, and I'm trying to understand like why it's really that serious. Like, because I think there's things like birthdays. Of course, you don't want somebody to forget your birthday. That makes sense. Like your anniversary, like, all right, this is the day that we made it official. Cool. For the people that celebrate Christmas, like, all right, I got it. But like Valentine's Day is just kind of like, this the one, like this the one we're gonna argue about like all year. Like this the one right here.
Exactly. Like though, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm going all out. And it's like Valentine's Day, bro. So it's like giving, you go through Christmas, buying the kids gifts and all this other stuff, and it's like you got crazy on New Year's. It's like no break. But that for some odd reason, like so it's like I don't want to do nothing. But for Valentine's Day, I don't, like,
Yeah.
I'm not.
I don't get it, bro. I don't get it, bro. Like to be honest with you, I'm with you on though. I'm with you in the sense of now. Again, I don't want to say that if you like it, or you don't like it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even saying if I like or don't like it. I'm just saying compared to the other holidays, like you know what I'm saying. Valentine's Day is, to me personally, is lower on the spectrum if I weigh it next to Christmas or somebody's birthday or something like that. But then when you look at it in the sense of like, all right, he didn't give me enough for Valentine's Day, so or she didn't give me enough for Valentine's Day, so this is like how I'm gonna look at our relationship. Did you forget that man brought you lunch yesterday? Like, did you forget that he did?
Yeah.
Like, you get what I'm saying? So that's what I mean when I say like we get hung up on these holidays, like these made up holidays or whatever, and you forget all of the stuff that somebody did for you. And a lot of it, bro, nowadays is just and we talked about this before, bro. Social media, bro, it be the likes, it be the like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't give me nothing, so now I can't post nothing, or you ain't post me. You ain't put no song in the background. That, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand why it's that serious. Or is it that serious? Is it that serious?
Them, not us. You know what I'm saying? Like, we friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, when you know what I'm saying? What the female does, every picture is, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's just showing the ring. I don't know, let me call my husband. You know what I'm saying? That's just, it's like for them, like it's just, you know what I'm saying. It's one thing I did learn as I've gotten older. Like if it's not that serious to her, then you kind of gotta make it that way. In the past, it was like I was into that, and I'm just not going. You know what I'm saying? Like but now, you know, in a relationship, you gotta be like, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna front, bro.
You gotta take
It's
it
still
serious.
a little. It still goes back to like what we were saying like a little earlier. That kind of bugs me out, bro. Like how you could get upset, like, yo, you ain't post me. We ain't. You get what I'm saying? Like it's like we ain't got no likes. We ain't got like you get what I'm saying. Whatever the case may be, but it's like, bro, I gotta. Let's say for example, right? I got a whole chain with your face on it, and everybody in the world can see me claiming you, but because I didn't put this online for these people that I don't know in real life, you get what I'm saying? Like the people that I know in real life
Like,
see
they see
you. They see
it,
me
yeah,
representing.
like see
But
it,
because I
bro.
didn't put it on none of these platforms, it ain't real. Like,
And like, it's like a very careful with that. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody, I don't want nobody in my business. People say a line like, why you don't post your boyfriend? You don't want nobody in my business. But yeah, like social media knows when somebody passed away. When you got hired, social media knows when you lost your job. So what exactly are you saying? Now you hiding me. Now, me personally, that's how I was. Yeah, you posting everything else. Now you got some posts where they work.
mm-hmm.
Don't post their location. So those people, you can be like, all right, I'm gonna post nothing else anyway. You don't post your kids. You might pop out, boom, 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 and that's it. Post every little thing. You got people that post when they go into the store, when they go in here, when they leave work. I want to be private when I'm like, yo, like, what's up?
Right.
Like,
right. You can show everybody you taking the trash
like,
out, but we holding hands and like that. We can't take a picture of that. Like, that's
you
a
don't want to
problem.
show that. It's like that. I feel like that's the way on both ends. That was the way. Like, but like I said, some people don't bother.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like you can do everything right in the real. And it's like, do people on social media know you gotta go to everywhere? And like who you are, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm showing everybody on my body. You know what I'm saying? Like, you showing everybody. But the social media part is the one that's like the validation.
That's a fact, bro.
You know what I'm
That's a
saying? Like,
fact.
oh, the people that I don't know is gonna give the validation. Greatest things ever, man.
Yeah, that's the
And we
weirdest thing. Weirdest, and then don't want to be around people in real life. Like I've seen people say things like they don't want to be around their family, they feel a certain way about friends, this, that, and the third. But you posting all of this and responding and having all of this conversation with all of these people that you never met, probably never gonna meet, and you're not mending those relationships or being around those people in real life. Like you get what I'm saying? But you have all this time to bro put on a facade for these people, bro. Like, and it's so weird to me, bro. Like, I know men and women, bro. Prime example, who do not be around their kids, bro. But every time they got their kids, you would think they be like, you get what I'm saying? And people really take this stuff and they be under these people. Yo, you're such a great dad. You're such a great mom. Like, I ain't gonna front, bro.
you don't.
When a stranger tell me I'm a great dad, bro, because they see me post a picture of my son, it make me feel like, damn, like not the fact that like I take him lunch in the middle of my day, like while I'm at work, like not the fact that I just bought him this, not the fact that you know what I mean, I take time to spend time and I taught him this or I taught him how to spell his name and like just none of this other stuff make me, but the fact that y'all see me with him, you're a great dad. Like, and not for nothing, bro. I think it's the same thing with relationships or just social media in general. Like, people can just put what they want on there, and then people will just eat it up, bro. And you could be whoever you want to be, bro. You could be whoever you want to be, bro.
People would admire it from the outside. From the outside, that's what I want. And the whole time, like, I was in a situation where like, you know, posting, everybody thought it was great. You know what I mean? Like, y'all don't even know. Like, y'all don't even know,
bro.
You know what a person dealing with, man. So
I'm telling you, bro.
It's hard to be honest. Like hypocrite act like, you know, it's hard for me to not admire you.
Mm-hmm.
You see it all the time.
Now look what Nikki said. She said, but for the most part, I'm good with dinners and flowers without being posted. I think that's real, bro. I think that's real. Like, you getting dinner and flowers in real life. Like, and I know Natalie said in the comments, or we talking about Facebook. Like, now we talking about Valentine's Day, but we was just talking about how people be using Facebook, Instagram, and just social media platforms to kind of like put on a front. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or they use that to validate their love for people. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, like dinner and flowers and you didn't get posted. I think that's a win, bro. I think that's a win, bro. Like, I don't know. I seen somebody say this on social media, bro. Somebody said, some stuff like relationships. Like, if I'm in a relationship, I don't want to share. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm doing certain things in my life, like, I don't want to share. He was like, yo, if you give people everything, it belongs to them. Like, you got to keep something for yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? And I think in my situation, bro, you know me in real life. Like, with everything that I got going on right now at this very moment, bro, like, it's so imperative, bro. It feels so good to have a private life right now, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I still show what I want to show. I still post what I want to post, like, but not just relationship wise, like just my next move, or you get what I'm saying, my current situation, like, you know, anything. Like, it felt good to have something for me. You get what I'm saying, and not necessarily have that pressure to, like, even with the podcast, bro, like, oh, I gotta put on a show. I gotta, you know, I can't go live if my hair not cut with the, like, what he said in Paid in Full, like, is the people still gonna love me? Like, you know, like, to not have that pressure, bro. Like, nah, bro, I don't want that, bro. Like, I don't want that. And it's the same thing with a chick, bro, on Valentine's Day. I don't want to feel like, if I don't get no, is she still gonna love me if I don't have no flowers? Like, even though I just paid the rent, like.
I guess it also depends on, like, you know what I'm saying. Some people get it. Some people was like, this on Valentine's Day, we got other things to take care of. We gonna go all out. So it depends on who you with.
Yeah.
You know, to be like, Valentine's Day go both ways. And it's 50. A person like myself, I don't think it goes both ways. I think it's female holiday for you. So I just think it's the.
Yeah, I think so too, bro. I think it definitely depends on the person. I think, like, I don't know. Do you think what would you do in a situation, right? Like, if you felt like you got into it over, like, maybe not being posted, like, you feel me? Like maybe, like you said, like, Valentine's Day is not really our thing as men, you know, or most men, you know, maybe they don't want to really indulge in or whatever, or maybe you forget it, maybe you had to pay the bills, whatever it was, right? But you do something for her, but maybe you just didn't post her on social media. Like, how should a man approach a woman that's upset about not being posted for Valentine's Day?
I don't know. I think it depends on, like, did you know what I'm saying? Like, do something going on in your life, like I said earlier, besides the relationship, depends, bro. And if we got, honestly, like, if you ain't got, before she start arguing bugging out. You know what I'm saying? Just post it and argument. You know what I'm saying? Like, how much time was like, you know, you get into it with it, and you look back and you're like, man, I should have just did. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You post on your story, it'll be down to
Right.
you know what I mean? Just get
like, just do it. Like, just get out the way. Put it on the story. 24 hours.
If that's what you want, then that's fine. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if that's gonna make you feel secure, then you know they be having side people and looking like they the most faithful couple. So it's up to you, man. Like,
bro, listen. I'm gonna leave that one right there, bro. I'm gonna leave that one
exactly.
right there, bro. Nah, that's definitely a snappy fact, bro. And you know something that I like that you said, bro. Like, if that's what makes somebody feel secure, like sometimes it's really and it's crazy, bro, because I ain't thinking about that till just now. Sometimes it be like that. Like sometimes it really is just like, all right, maybe this is not something I'm into, but this is what you like. And that's a part of being with somebody is understanding like, yo, I might not this might not be my thing, but I know this is your thing. So let me make sure I have this. I know it's not your thing. I mean, I know it's not really my thing, but you know what? I'm gonna post you. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't the first thing on my mind, but I know you checking, you know, you want to see if you tagged in it. You want your friends to look like, oh, okay, like, you know, he claiming her or whatever the case may be or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So
it's different for them. They like to brag about something. We like it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like she's bragging. You know what I'm saying? Especially friends don't really get flowers like that. Know what I'm saying? Like
nah, that's a fact, bro.
Faces.
Right. Or you could be,
I think
bro. You could also be the type of dude to bring your chick some flowers and she look at you like, flowers, like that's I get that all the time. That's light. Like
I know some females that they hate flowers. They're gonna die anyway. So I said, it depends on who you with, man. Like,
right. Or if your girl allergic to flowers, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a tough situation.
Who knows? Like, I want money and I want jewelry. I don't want no chocolate.
So Valentine's Day, bro. Perfect. Huh?
You like, because you knew before Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
You're dealing with.
Peep game. Look what Nikki said. Nikki said, I don't need the attention, but I ain't gonna front like when flowers are sent to my job. I don't feel extra special when my coworkers are like, aw.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Like I said, they like to brag. They like to show off. What do they? Myself, like I would like me, cologne. If I'm gonna ask for something, you got what I'm saying, like that's right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Or tool, or a grinder. You know what I mean? But most likely cologne.
Nah, I ain't gonna front, bro. I'm with you on that one. Like, and I ain't gonna front, bro. You was the one that really got me on that, bro. Like, I used to be on it, bro, but not really like on it like that, bro. But I ain't gonna front. Cologne is definitely the one, bro. Cologne.
Is where it's at.
Surprisingly enough, bro, like I'll take cologne and I'll take like I don't know how to put it, maybe like a hair product or something like that, bro. Like you give me some clippers or something like a moisturizer or something like that for my hair, my skin, something like that. Like something like cause I ain't gonna front. Like I do believe that I think we both understand that as men, we gotta be handy, we gotta do stuff. But I ain't gonna front, bro. I don't wanna walk around with no ashy hands. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It gotta be like if I once got like if you're gonna give me something, I got a grinder, like the grinder.
Yeah, grinder.
But if I want I gotta moisturize.
You get on my nerve, bro.
But I gotta want it. I'm the type of person that's like, what you want for Valentine's Day? Like, let me for the whole year. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta be it, bro.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
as men, do we have hard time accepting gifts?
Oh, yeah, super.
I'm gonna go with a capital H. Yes, 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 yes. That's a stat.
Super. I have a hard time with somebody paying for a female paying, even if it was her idea and everything. Like, why? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if like when the waitress come with the bill, like I don't know if it's like I'm worried about how long, but I just have a hard time like accepting a gift. I don't know.
You know what it is, bro? It's just something on the inside of me. It just don't sit right with me. And to be honest with you, bro, I think it has a lot to do. I think it has a lot to do with what I've seen in regards to what the object of what a band is, and then two, past trauma. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, being in situations where like I was vulnerable enough to let somebody do something for me, or I had to let somebody do something for me, and then they said something about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So now it's like, nah, I ain't never, like, that type of hurt. One, as a man, we never want to do that. We never want to let somebody do something for us. But to let somebody do something for you and then have them say something about it, oh, no, I'm good. We're not even going down this road ever, never again. Like,
I think what some females gotta understand, like sometimes you just gotta like kind of like pay attention. You gotta listen. He's not gonna ask. You know what I mean? Like, probably of us asking for something or expect slim to none.
Right.
When dealing with a guy, like, just do it. I don't know.
Yeah, I think to be honest with you, I think it all depends on how you got it wrapped. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't heal your wounds from the past, you'll bleed on others. I think it all depends on how you got it wrapped and where and how exposed the other person is to that wound. I definitely do think it's a possibility for that, and I definitely do agree with that. But I think some wounds are for certain people, like, you know what I'm saying, like, or for certain situations, like some traumas. Like, for example, like with people that have like PTSD and stuff like that, like, you know, all sounds don't make them go crazy, all environments don't, but there are certain things they've put in certain environments, or if you know them in a certain type of way, yeah, you definitely will get bled on. Like, but
yeah, I mean, the womb could heal, but it's still in the back of your head.
Yeah,
it's still in the back. Still, remember, women forget things, and you know, so men, we don't do that. Like, things like females don't understand. Like, sometimes all night just thinking, you know, so much stuff going on our mind. It's just totally different.
Okay, so if you have a sister that makes more money than you and she wants to do for you, and Pookie clowned you in the past, the sister making more money than you has to pay for Pookie BS. I mean, it's sad to say, but unfortunately, yes, to a certain extent, or for a little while, until I get comfortable with her doing that. Because at the end of the day, I think we're all to a certain degree creatures of habit, and when we step into certain situations, if it look or feel dangerous or like something that we've been through, I think by nature we withdraw to a certain extent, and we kind of got to test it out to make sure it's safe. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, if I know, like, at my mom's house, I don't know why it's like this, but you turn the water on and that joint is like hot, like you could put a tea bag in the sink and make tea. Like, that's how hot the water is. Like, you know what I'm saying? I put my hand under that, snatch my hand back. Now, of course, when I turn it on again, even though I know it may not be as hot, I know I put the cold water on with it, I'm still going to come in a little hesitant just because of that past burn. And then once I see that it's good, all right, cool. Now I can, wash my hands, jump all the way in. So yeah, I think to a certain extent, unfortunately, that's just life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you're gonna have to deal with it. Just like I'm gonna have to deal with, a lot of stuff that a lot of dudes, did in the past or whatever, just because that's just the way that it go. Let me see. I've never had anyone do anything for me. So if someone asks me, can they pay for anything? I'm gonna look at them like, why? That's also a fact, bro. When you become hyper independent, bro, like when somebody trying to do something for you, it kind of make you look at them like who sent you? Like,
Yeah,
what you got going on? Like, this don't even
yeah.
feel right.
Independent could be like a bad thing sometimes. But you gotta be real careful, because if I'm dating you and it's like I can't do nothing for you, like
Yeah,
anybody will feel away. Like this is why I keep you continue to get to know your partner. Like having to deal with, with what Pookie did, like that.
right.
Sometimes you date a person out, it's just like they start crying because was abusive and really abusing her and all this other stuff. So now I was like, you know what I'm saying? No, it wasn't you that was doing the verbal abuse. You still gotta watch the tone because of
Right.
their history. You know what I'm saying? So I think that male and female.
Yeah, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact. And I think nowadays, bro, I hope that we can get to a point, bro, where we don't, as a people, bro, like we don't feel the need to be validated by other people, bro. Because I think, or what do you think, bro? Like, I personally think it makes it worse. Like, as far as like your insecurities and stuff like that. So if you have insecurities or you feel like, people never did nothing for you, or you feel like, you can't trust people for whatever reason, now when you add social media into it and that pressure of like, well, if they don't do this, then they don't love me. If they don't do this, then like I knew they wasn't gonna do this for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like it kind of enhances like all those little insecurities that some of us might pick up like just throughout life. Hold on, you asking some? You should have hosted this episode. I'm finna send you the link. Like the way you throw these questions out here. What about the flip? Like, what about a partner that has been used before and they itemized the dinner menu? I had water, you had soda. That's annoying. That's annoying. That is so. I had water, you had soda. I feel like we were just talking about that. Like I think that's a tough deal. That's really a tough deal. And I'm gonna be real, like I've seen situations firsthand where like one person had money. And when they had money and they was the one, paying, it was just here, 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 here. You get what I'm saying? And even if they said a little bit of this, it was still always like here, 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 here. Now, if there was ever a time when the other person had to, at first it was cute. It was all right, here, I'm gonna look out, and then after a while, it's like Wendy's, we got food in the house. Like, you want this? Like, why you like we ain't like, you get what I'm saying? So it sucks, but I ain't gonna front, that really is the case for some people. Some people like these holidays and they want to be showered with gifts, and then some people just feel like give you a gift, like, and it's sad to say, I don't want to sound like we don't like women, like we like bashing women, but a lot of women, they got one gift that they trying to give up for Valentine's Day, like, and more than likely if y'all in a relationship, or y'all married, I'm gonna say married because that's the right way, but more than likely if y'all married, he had that gift yesterday. you know?
And the day before. I'm saying like, uh,
So it's sad to say, but yeah, like you said, some people itemize stuff. Some people they want to receive the gifts, but they don't want to give the gifts. But then also, bro, I don't even think that's good people to be around. That's not good company. It like you. How can I be in a quote unquote relationship? If I'm in a relationship, we in a partnership. We collaborate. We're in a cohesive agreement. How can I be with somebody that's just a taker? You get what I'm saying? Like that's just a taker, and they don't like you get and they don't give nothing. That's a one-sided street. Natalie said, "I'll take the light bill paid instead of flowers." That's a different mindset.
That's what I'm saying. You got some people. That's what depends on who you dealing with, who you date. You comment. It's like, dude, you didn't get me nothing on this day. Well, for like 6-7 months. We had this kind of how I am, so this and such. Don't ask a problem. Get what I'm saying? So, just
how far can this? You knew this already take you.
as you want, as far as you wanted to, like as far as you want, I think as far as you wanted to, man. Like, because you got some people that just don't get it. Like you got some people that like my attitude used to always be, this is how you met me. You can't have that attitude situation. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter how. There are some adjustments that you have to make, whether you want to deal with it or not. You know, like, and I feel like a relationship is not hard. People don't want to put in. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you used to always come 2, 3 in the morning. Not that I got you on lock. You can't be out with you just can't be posting whatever it is you want. So the work part, you know what I mean? Like, people stay together. You know what I mean? Like, they listen to their partner. Like, not like, well, you met me this way. You know who I was before this. You know I smoked. Can you turn it down? You
What?
get what I'm saying? Like, you're dealing with, like.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. And I think a lot of that. So I think a lot of that. I think people don't. And I'm talking about men and women. Like, I think people don't realize the potential aspect of things. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like how you can look at a car, right? And my car may not be a 2023. I might have bought a 2015 or 2016, whatever, right? Close to a new model or whatever. And I'm not saying that your significant other is not a new model. Like, I ain't trying to say that. The point I'm trying to get at is, though, you can see something and say, you know what? Yes, the check engine light might be on, but if we can get this portion fixed, or if we can find a way to come to some sort of agreement on this can run like new. Like, this could be something different. Like, you get what I'm saying? And I think when we go into situations, sometimes we don't think about stuff like that, or how we're not going to come in exactly alike. We're not going to come in liking all of the same things. Yes, I like, I like the same shows as you. Yes, we like to hang out at the same spots. Yeah, we like to, do all of this stuff together, but I don't like that you come home at 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't like the type of people that you like to be around. Like you said, like, you might smoke or whatever. Like, I don't really particularly care, but I like every other part of you. Like, so let's not let's not try to make it seem like I'm trying to change you inside out because I said one thing. Like, yo, can we just ease up on this? Like, you get what I'm saying? And like you said, bro, people be giving up over petty stuff, over Valentine's Day gifts and cards, and because he wants you or she wants you to slow down on smoking, or she wants you to come home a little more. Like, you gave up over a Valentine's Day card? Like, yo, bro, my mom said something to me this weekend. She said people be thinking the grass is greener on the other side till they realize it's poop in the grass, and you can't bring that poop back to the other side. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, so and social media will have you thinking that, or the world or your friends or whoever will have you thinking that, yo, I'm not trying to get with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then you get out of here, you like, and now you got to put up this facade like you happy because you made a decision, and now you got to stand on it. Like, you get what I'm saying? So make it work, bro. Make it work, bro. My pop said before my pops passed, he said, "Listen, bro." He said, "Pick one because they all got problems."
Yeah.
Pick one. Like they all got like if you looking for somebody, and that go for men too. Like that go for myself. Like I go for John. I go for it. Like we all got problems. Like, you get what I'm saying? So if you find one that's like, you know what, we can make it work. We can build. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're not gonna stay in one spot. We could build. We're going in the same direction. Life is enjoyable, bruh. You might as well keep it while you got it, cause you mess around too long, bro. I truly believe this, bro. I think it's so many people in this world, bro, that's gonna be watching their soulmate walking down the aisle with somebody else because they believe social media and that the grass was greener on the other side. You gonna be watching keep playing. You gonna be watching your soulmate walk down the aisle with somebody else if you don't get it together, bro. If you don't get it together, sis, like
as you get older, that's when it's you're like, damn, I ain't got this. I ain't got this figured. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I had somebody. He was like, yo, and we was talking and stuff like that. He was like, yo, I need you to figure it out. Thing. And I was like, this couple of months, he was like, if you don't figure it out now, he said, you're gonna end up with what's left. Be with somebody you want to be with. You're just gonna get in. Everybody else is taken. You know what I'm saying? Every they're gone. So now not from Miami situation. Like, come on, you think he want to be with somebody else? You get what I'm saying? But now you pushing 50. You in your 50s. Like, nobody really wants you. Not nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you got you can take.
Yep. And the slim pickings.
You get what I'm saying? Exactly.
Nah, I ain't gonna front, bro. That's a snapple. That's the one though, bro. So you're gonna end up with what's left. That's really the flip side of that. Like, so not only are you gonna watch the person that you know you should have kept, you're gonna watch them go be with somebody like for the rest of it, and that's gonna sting. Then not only that, you just gonna keep getting fumbled, and now you know what? Like you had the chance to get the new hotness. Now you driving a school bus because that's all they had left in the lot. That's all they had left in the lot, and they got 200,000 miles on it. The oil ain't been changed in 3 years. Like it's falling apart in every way, shape. Like, but because that's all they had left. Y'all keep playing, bro. Now, if you're doing it right, though, so if you had it now, I want to say if you had a successful Valentine's Day, if it was lit for you, you know what I'm saying? Y'all enjoyed y'all love or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna have a kid in the next 9 months, like you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be. Like hat goes off to you, like you know what I'm saying? Like hat goes off to you, but some people didn't like. Natalie's saying, guess what don't work at that age? Y'all better stop playing. Y'all better stop playing. Y'all better stop playing. Yo, Nikki said the school bus carry a lot of kids. Keep playing. That's a fact.
Keep playing.
Like, it's not a game out here, bro. It's really not a game out here. So that's why I'm at the point now, bro. I remember saying this a little while ago in like a video I had recorded. I think I put it on TikTok. I'm like, yo, I just want to love the same woman over and over again for the rest of my life. Is that too much to ask for, bro? Like, I'm not about to sit here and act like one of them, bro. Like, I'm not cool, bro. I'm not in all the spots. I'm not in everybody. I don't want every chick in my face. Like, nah, I'm good. That's just not me, bro. I'm straight because at the end of the day, bro, life too short. And to find somebody that you could really lock in with, bro, like that's so rare. Like, that's so rare, bro. So you can
I'll be telling like the young I'm not saying it's better to settle down earlier than later because it's like a lot of people. I'm 30, 35 years old, so you're going mess around. You're just gonna switch it. You're gonna hit a switch. 3 years old, I'm ready to settle down. You're not disciplined. It's not something you could just randomly switch. Like you waste so much time to people. You got what I'm saying? Like by 32, like you have a house. You know what I'm saying? Like at 33. You know what I mean? Like when you used up, your prime is gone. And I don't mean sex. Like you ain't got no patience. You don't trust no. It's messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like your prime, like just wanna.
I call cap, bro. Nah, that was
the truth, bro.
That was it, bro. Said that's not something that you could just switch overnight.
Just
Yo,
like no,
I don't know why people think like, oh, when I get married, I'm gonna be.
That's not how it works.
What do you think it is that's so magic on this altar? That's just gonna switch everything in you to be this type of wife, this type of husband, just cause you like yeah, for a little while you're probably gonna do it, but after a while, when it all simmers down, you're gonna be the same person that you've been. Like you don't think this is just gonna. That's why in the Bible, bro. In the Bible it says, "He who finds a wife finds a good thing." Not he who finds a girlfriend. You are a wife already. Like you was already that. Like you get what I'm saying. So like the same thing for men, bro. You think you're gonna be a cheater your whole life? Find the love of your life, and it's just something about her that just makes me not want to cheat. No, it's something about her that makes you not want to cheat right now because you understand how valuable she is. But once that starts to wear down and you get back, you get that first opportunity, you in your element, you never trained yourself to not partake in that. It's not, bro. It's not everything is. There are certain things that's like a switch. Everything is not that, bro. You're gonna do what you train yourself to do, bro.
Not that, bro. If you've been dealing with a man or a bunch of women, they're not just gonna have work. And then you lose value. I learned the more people. Somebody told me the more people I sleep with, the less value. They're like, yo, like your value goes down. Now in your 20s, you sleeping with people, and not knowing you're losing value. People want people that's not random. The same way we want somebody that's not random. I'm sure female. You got what I'm saying? Like I don't want to deal with this person. Deal with this person. It's better to, and you just learn that, Lynn, that I have to deal with this person. That I have to deal with that. That's how people be having kids that they don't want. You know, they can't control them. So
I'm telling you, bro. That's a fact, bro. That's I ain't gonna front, bro. If I can give any advice, bro, to a younger person, my younger, like in general, bro, be careful who you do lifetime stuff with, bro. Like not even just kids, bro, just lifetime. Don't make lifetime decisions with people that you feel shaky about. Now, don't get me wrong, if you in your mind in the moment, you like, yo, this is a for lifer, and then something just happened and it just, all right, cool. You made the best decision that you made at that time. You felt like it was, you can't fault yourself for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't know the future. Like that's like me hooping and it's however much on the clock. I hit him and I shoot, and I'm like, dang, he cut that side off. Like, if I would have just spent, how would I know that he was going to cut that off? Like, I took the best shot that I thought was the best shot in that moment. And it's the same thing when it comes to, like, other stuff. But if you know for a fact, like, this person is something that, like, you don't feel locked in with this person, they just a real good time, don't do it. Please don't do it. Because one of us go in and then we all go through it. Like, don't do it. Don't do it, man. I'm telling you, we gotta protect ourselves, bro. And like you said, John, like we wasting our prime, bro. Wasting our prime doing a bunch of stuff, building habits, bro. And a lot of us, bro, like for us, people that grew up in our environments, that's just as men, that's what we was taught. Like, Oh, this is what you got to do. Yeah, you got to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, get another one. Get another one. Go get another one. Like that's what we taught. Like, but nowadays, bro, I went to my son's school a week or two ago. My oldest son, he's in middle school, and his teacher said, like, she said, I forgot how we got on the topic, but she was like, nowadays these little girls, they're the aggressors. So we was taught that as kids, but now it's the complete women are the aggressors now. Like, you get what I'm saying? You got women going out like you know what I'm saying, like on dudes' bodies, and it's like, yo, like, sis, what's going on?
Time gonna change.
Now I'm telling you, like, building these horrible habits. You know what I'm saying? And now they get in situations with men, and now either your man don't trust you because he know what you're about, or your woman don't trust you because they know what you're about, or you really love this person wholeheartedly, but you sound like Jody. Like, remember when Jody was walking up the steps with Yvette, and he was like, "Oh, listen, I love you. You got my kid. You probably gonna be my wife, but for some reason, I just be with other girls from time to time. Like, I don't know why I do it. I just do it. Like, and the reason why you do it is because that's what you've been doing. You haven't.
That's what you know. No, you're not gonna. You're undisciplined. Undisciplined. Like, that's not something you switch. Month, 2 months, you might switch it for a year. Switch it for life.
Yeah.
Switching it for life. We are like, it's just almost impossible. You know what I'm saying? How you carry yourself when you're all like, there's some value to that. Some value to that.
That's a fact, bro. That's a Snapple fact. Like, I've seen women, bro, and men too, but I've seen women that we all knew they was promiscuous. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a girl that lived around my way. Like, we all knew. Like, she was that's just how she was. But if I see her outside of that environment, or if I didn't know just because of where I was from, like, I would never know that she was like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she would come back to the hood with like with a boyfriend or something like that. He'd be all arm around her, hugging her tight, like giving everybody the side eye. Whole time, everybody laughing, like, bro, you don't even know, like. But she never carried herself like that, like, you know what I'm saying. So you had to know, like, you know what I'm saying. But then there are people where, like, as soon as they start drinking, you got dudes got their arm around them. They feel comfortable in their personal space and all that, like touching on them and stuff like that. And it's like they feel comfortable because that's how you carry yourself. And the same thing with men. Women feel comfortable approaching you in certain kind of ways because that's how you carry yourself. You carry yourself like I'm with everything. Like, you don't carry yourself like she got to think twice before approaching you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I'm sorry, bro. I want people to think twice, bro. Like, I don't care. As a woman, I want a woman to think twice before approaching me. I want, like, even as a man, like, when you carry yourself, and people know who to get wild with, like, unless you just crazy in the mind, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you can tell who to approach in that by the way a man carry himself. You know what I'm saying? A man will walk up to you and say, "Yo, what up?" versus "Good morning," versus how you carry yourself, bro. Like, it's all about how you carry yourself, bro. It goes a long way. Like, it goes a long way, bro. And how you carry yourself, bro, might be how you carry yourself in your relationship might be the deciding factor on if you need to give a gift or not. I had to circle back. You feel me?
It makes sense.
No, because I feel like at a certain point, we all come to the relationship a clean slate, but not necessarily a clean slate. At the end of the slate, or at the beginning of your slate with me, is the ending of your slate with him, or vice versa. So we even though the slate is clean at the very beginning, it's that remnants of that past situation. You get what I'm saying? So until we start to paint our own picture and that kind of dries out, you get what I'm saying? We all have those little things that we might take with us that hurt from Pookie or whatever the case may be that we might take with us until we start to learn each other. And as we start to learn each other and establish our roles, if I carry myself as the gift giver, then you will respect me as such. Like, if you carry yourself as, you know, a gift giver, for me as a man, that's something I got to get used to. You get what I'm saying? And you got to give that man time to get used to that. Like, don't get mad at that man because he don't want to take them. Give him a second to adjust. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like a certain things y'all might not want to do right away. Like, and you know, you might want to tell him, like, listen, I understand this is something you into. Give me some time to adjust. Like, give that man some time to adjust. Cause I ain't gonna front, bro. Like, a chick buying me a Snickers bar, bro, it'd be having me like the next thing I see that I could buy for you, like I'm like, yeah, hold on, like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a different type of vulnerability, bro. For me, I can't talk for other men, bro, because I be hearing the men
I agree.
that I personally, bro, I feel like nowadays, bro, the men that shake their hips on TikTok, bro, I think they be wanting the money, bro. They be wanting the money, bro. Like, bro, like that's a story for another episode. The men that be all that hip movement and all that, bro. That's a little too. I don't know. I think it was Famous Los that said it's getting kind of zesty out here. Like,
yeah, like scary. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know. I will say this though, bro. Next week I want to do. Next week, I'm not gonna say I want to do. Next week, we're gonna do a game show edition of the Better Me, a Better We podcast. We're gonna do a game show edition. So we're gonna play Jeopardy. We're gonna have guests come on. If y'all want to be a part of this episode, just let me know. I'm looking for guests to be the contestants on Jeopardy, and then whoever's in the audience, you got to pick who team you want to be on, and y'all gonna help whoever the guest is win in Jeopardy. So if you on team, you know, for example, if you're on team Trey, and you in the comments or whatever, and I pick a question, you know, y'all gonna steer me in the right direction, or whatever, and then we're gonna have a prize for everybody that's on the winning team or whatever. I'm gonna grab some information or whatever, and you know, we're gonna have a prize for everybody that's on the winning team. So I want y'all to really invite, you know, as much people as y'all can or whatever. We want to make it a real fun episode. Want to make sure that everybody participates, but we definitely gonna have game night. I want it to be kid friendly or whatever, so you can bring your kids or whatever too. If you happen to be a guest and maybe like, you know, you got your kids, so you kind of like, you know, I'm not sure if I want to do it. Yes, you can have your kids in the background, like, you know, you can have your drink in the background, drink responsibly. You know what I mean? Like stuff, you know, so whatever y'all want to do, you can do it. Just come, have fun, and you know, volunteer. Or if you know somebody that's good at Jeopardy or whatever, or you think you know somebody that might be good, plug somebody in. The week after that, I'm kind of feeling to do like a pop-up shop. You feel me? Like a virtual pop-up shop, especially now with like QR codes and stuff like that, and cash apps, and I feel like we can pull off a virtual pop-up shop, but I'm not sure. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about that or whatever. I think we could pull it off though. But the game night is definitely gonna be lit. It's gonna be on Tuesday, so y'all gotta let me know quick if y'all down or whatever, or if you know somebody that's down. Volunteer your friends, tell them they don't have no choice. Matter of fact, just tag them in the video. They don't have no choice. If you tag somebody in the video, I'm sending them all the information to be on the next week episode, on Tuesday episode at 8. So just tag everybody in the comments or whatever, and we just gonna put them on, and it's lit. It's lit. So John, what you got for the people about Valentine's Day before we head out?
nothing.
Stay safe out here in these streets. Listen, Valentine's Day is a very fun holiday to show your appreciations towards people that you love. I don't have nothing against it. Don't let it make or break your relationship. Be safe out here. You know what I'm saying? Don't get caught up. Don't let that Valentine's Day trip have you locked in with somebody for the rest of your life, bro. Don't do it. Like, sis, don't do it. John wants some cologne. She said he wants some Old Spice cologne and some candy from Dollar Tree. Nah, John a little more high class. Nah, I can't see. I can't let my boy go out with no Old Spice cologne, not the cologne. So look,
Some Home Depot candy, man.
so Home Depot candy. Now look, all right, y'all. So that wraps up episode 5 of the Better Me Equals a Better We podcast. Again, super dope episode. I had mad fun chatting with y'all. Make sure y'all tune in on Tuesday for the Better Me Equals a Better We podcast Jeopardy game night. So make sure y'all tune in. Matter of fact, we might do Family Feud. I might be feeling a little Steve Harvey-ish. I don't know. So we're going to do game night, though. Make sure y'all pull up. I love y'all. And don't forget, a better me equals a better we. I'll see y'all on Tuesday.